have like a Mary Poppins bag. I have this bag. See, it's so funny that I have like all these makeup bags. This thing does wonders. Called Hydrating Camo Concealers. So I have this. I feel like I have to clean that brush. This brush. That's what I got. Where did I buy these? Oh, I got these from my grandma. So I brought all this stuff out because you guys are probably like, what the heck is she doing? Why is she showing us all her makeup? Because I don't know how to do my makeup. Even though I have all this makeup, I don't really know how to do my makeup in the correct way. And I say this because I've been told, like, what's on your face? These are the comments I've heard. What's on your face? Oh, honey, did you do your makeup? Like, question, basically. And, like, I'll even get comments, oh, your makeup does look good. Like, it's always shocking if it looks good. I'm like, oh, really? So I think it's time. I'm almost 33 years old, and I don't know how to do my makeup. So I think it's time to actually, like, learn the proper way to do my makeup. And what better way to learn than just doing? Because I always say I'm a hands-on learner. I learn by doing things, and I learn by making mistakes and trying again. So I'm going to start documenting myself doing my makeup, and I want anyone who sees these videos to tell me what I can, like, do to improve, or what I'm doing wrong, recommendations, anything and everything. I don't even care if you make fun of me. Like, I don't care. I expect that, to be honest, because it's like, I get made fun of every single day by my friends. Love all my friends. And we're always joking, humor, all that stuff. So I expect that. I'm not perfect. I know what you guys see me doing, just whether it's in this video or for a future video, you guys are going to be like, what in the world is she doing? Or maybe you're going to be like, oh, wow, Michelle, you're actually doing it right. That's going to be cool. That's awesome. But it's okay. I am so okay with the whatever nasty comments, jokes. I really don't care. I just need to learn. It's just about time, and I'm doing this for myself. And what better way than just learning by doing and sharing with everyone my mistakes, and then you guys can help me, because let's just have some fun with that. And yeah, I mean, I can start right now, and yeah, we can start with, I think there is the proper way to do it is there's supposed to be like a serum or something before. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's not foundation. Let's actually Google real quick. I want to say, what is the order to do makeup? There's something that I think you need to put on before what is the order to do makeup? Moisture. Oh, primer's the word. Okay, primer. Yeah, okay, so I don't have primer. So I'm just going to say that right now. So we're not going to be doing primer. So that is a no-go. So after the primer, you can do foundation. So can I use the Blood Kiss? And this is what I do. I'm going to show you what I do, how I do my makeup. I've done primer before, so I do know, like, you have to do primer. I just haven't had primer in, like, I think it's been, like, 3 months. So that's why I'm like, wait, what is it? There's something you have to put on before. I just haven't gotten any primer. So I've just been doing makeup, like, whatever. I heard I had my friend Tiffany years ago, what was it, in 2019 or in 2020, she told me, because, again, I never really wore makeup, and she actually would show me kind of a little bit how to do makeup, and I remember she told me you got to, like, beat yourself up, like, or that's because she did a lot of makeup, so I would just watch her, so I know you got to do this. Again, I mean, I don't know everything, I'm, like, saying that, but, so if I'm doing this wrong, let me know. This is, again, just how I do it. I know you want to really get in there, which is at least I know that. So we're gonna just keep doing that. You know, it's crazy because my friends sometimes ask me, why do you not wear makeup? Or how do you not know how to do your makeup? Like, what the heck? The reason why, honestly, that I never really took makeup seriously as growing up is because when I was, oh gosh, I'd say I was in 6th grade. Yeah, 6th grade maybe. I don't know, maybe 7th. I had my friends Megan and Sarah. They were these two twins, and we met in elementary school, really close friends. And we went on vacation. I would go on vacation with them every I don't know, every summer, every couple months. We'd go to this place called Lake Schaefer. It was Indiana Beach, because I'm from Indiana. And we would stay in these not cabins, but like RVs. I think that's good with this. So yeah, I do that, and then put this on. This is concealer I'm putting on next. And so I went to stay with them in their RV for a vacation. You know, it was like a second family to me, right? And then one night I was thirsty. It was like late at night. We were already in bed, and I needed to get some water. So I went in the kitchen. It was a nice RV. It was like a nice RV house. And their grandma, who, sweetest lady. This whole family was just so insanely sweet, like crazy. I miss them because I just don't talk to them anymore. Life happens, and I haven't talked to them in years, but I hope they're doing good. And I knew their grandma. Their grandma was so sweet. I saw them so many times, and she was like this pretty old lady, all this stuff. And I saw her one night, the night that I got up to get water. She was like on this chair watching like a movie or something. And so it's like dark and the lights are off. The lights are off and they just see a TV. And she's sitting there watching it. I got like really scared because she didn't have any makeup on. And I've seen this every single time I've seen this lady. She's always like just looked glowing, and that's just how I was so used to seeing her. I've never seen this person like without makeup, not once. And I was a kid too. So that night when I saw her with no makeup, I was like, oh my gosh, she looks so different. She still looked pretty, like nice, but in my opinion, it looked drastically different. Like she looked extremely different than the way that I was used to seeing her. And for some reason that just like stuck with me, where I was like, I don't want to fool anybody. I want to always look like myself, because that would be silly if you're like, you know how there's catfishes and all that stuff where it's like you meet somebody and then all of a sudden they take their makeup off and then it's like, whoa, what happened? Who are you? There are people like that, and people are judgmental. We all know that. And whether we want to admit it or not, it is true. And I just didn't want that to happen. I didn't want like my future husband like knows me, and then like as time goes on, like years go on or whatever, and then they like wake up one morning and they just see me like looking like, oh my gosh, what happened to you? I feel like they would ultimately still love me no matter what, but I don't know, it just stuck with me. And this is a very silly thought. I mean, this is honestly, I understand like this might sound ridiculous, but this is seriously why I don't wear makeup. Is because I didn't want to fool anybody. I didn't want to look a certain way, and then like I just didn't want to catfish anybody. So I never really got into makeup because I just didn't want to catfish, and I just wanted to always look like myself. So as time goes on, you know, you get older, you start like, things are happening. I'm kind of like realizing, I'm like, okay, I think I just need to know how to do my makeup. It's just time, especially for, like, what I do and, like, just my friends. My friends love me. I know they mean, like, good. But as time goes on, it is kind of like, take a hit, Michelle. You got to kind of learn to do your makeup, like, whatever. And so that is the reason why I don't wear makeup. And some may be wondering, first, I'm going to put the stick thing on, the shimmer stick. This is what I'll usually put on next. It's either this one or this one. So I'm going to put this on. That's what I'm doing now. And so, oh my gosh, it's like a freaking football player. With these. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. And it's kind of weird because I ramble a lot. So my friends have told me, like, I'll talk, and then they're just like, Michelle, we literally just asked you a yes or no question. We don't need to hear the full backstory. And I'm like, well, I mean, I didn't know I was giving you the full backstory. You asked me a question, and so I'm just responding. And it's funny, though, because I get that a lot. But I also get that there's people in my life that are very close to me. They don't really know me. Like, honestly, it's kind of actually quite shocking, like, kind of weird. But it's not, like, a bad thing. Like, I am very close with these people. I honestly don't talk about myself. And I don't know why that is. I just kind of live life and do what I do. And, like, meaning go about my day and just do what I need to do. And hang out with my friends. And just chill. Like, whatevs. And that's it. I'll talk. I chit-chat. I'm always there for my friends and whatnot and the people I care about. But, like, I'm realizing nobody actually knows me because I don't talk about myself. So, that's why I want to kind of tell you a little bit of stories because I think it is time that I do start talking a little bit more. But it's also kind of funny, too. I feel like I'm having a full conversation with myself. So it's kind of like, what the heck? Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is so funny. Like, pounding the head. Okay, before I continue chit-chatting, what's that? That is what I put on. I did put this on. Did I do this? Did I do the concealer? Yes, I put the concealer on. Okay, I want to say then I do that. Oh, here we go. I got this from my grandma. So this has been a touch. This is called Healthy Skin Compact Makeup with Sunscreen Broad Spectrum. So I don't know if this is maybe just, it's a Neutrogena Healthy Skin. I don't know if this is just sunscreen or what this is. But I've been adding this too. So I've been putting that on. Oh, did you hear that? Oh my gosh, what was I saying? Oh, yes. So it's funny because I'm talking about how I talk a lot, right? But then yet nobody knows anything really about me. But yet I talk a lot. It doesn't really make sense. I mean, I think it makes sense, but I guess it doesn't make sense. I don't really know. But it's funny because when I was growing up, I'm talking about elementary school, middle school, high school, I didn't talk at all. I was legit like a mute, meaning like people would be shocked if I spoke, is how I felt. I can't speak for people, but that's definitely the vibe that I got for sure. I had friends. I had a good group of friends that cared about me. Also was bullied, but I feel like a lot of people were bullied in high school. Good old high school and whatnot. So, had my fair share of friends, bullies, whatever, typical school stuff. And, it's funny though, because I just didn't talk. I wasn't like the kid in the front of class. I was definitely in the back of class because I just did not want to be like seen. I was just like, ooh. Even when I coughed, I would almost like choke basically when I'm coughing because I was covering my cough because I didn't want anyone to look at me if I was gonna cough or sneeze. That's literally true. Like I would be embarrassed if I coughed in the middle of class when the teacher was talking or there was somebody else talking and it was dead silence, I would cough if, like, there was talking or something, but I would not. I'd be scared to cough if there was, like, dead silence. It was weird. And, like, I just don't understand. I don't understand myself. I was just like, what the heck? And there was this one girl, like, I'll never forget this. This was in, oh gosh, it wasn't Mr. Boyd's. It was in a history class. I don't even remember the teacher. But I remember I was in the back seat. It was like you walk through the door and it was like that first desk right there. I was sitting in there and class was about to start. You know, everyone's coming in, whatever. The weekend before, because this was like on a Monday. The weekend before, my friend was in this like relationship or something with one of the football players. One of the football players was in my grade. She was a year younger than us. And we all hung out, whatever. And it was chill, nothing bad happened. Like, it was a fun time, like, hanging out, talking, chilling, like, whatevs. Weekend was chill. This kid, he's in my history class. So on Monday, and we didn't really talk, like, before this. Even, like, after this, we didn't really talk. But this was, like, our first time, like, hanging out, like, me hanging out with this guy and my friend outside of school, whatever. And he came into the history class, and he just said, like, hey, Michelle, or just acknowledging me, like, just, hey, and I'm like, oh, hi, like, you know, whatever. And this girl who was a cheerleader, she, typical, you know, jocks and all that stuff, it's kind of funny, but she was a cheerleader. She literally said, she, like, was right next to me, like, it was my desk, then her desk, and whatever. She actually said, she's like, why are you talking to her? And I heard that, but I was just like, I was just quiet. I didn't say anything. And I was just like, okay, that's kind of mean to say, like, why is he talking to me? Like, he's saying hi, like, what? And that was that. But that's how I was in school. I was just that kid, like, whatever. I think I'm done patting, whatever this is. And so, and put that back. And so, that was how that was. And I had told myself when I started college, because, again, all throughout, like, in Indiana, that's just how I was. I don't really know how people saw me. I don't. Just from my perspective of myself, that's how I felt. And just what I experienced and saw. And when I had gone to college, now I'm doing e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. So I'm using this brush. And then bam, bam, okay. And so when I went to college, I went to a school in southern Indiana. And I went to this small school, Vincent's University. And I told myself the first day of freshman year, I was like, Michelle, like, I didn't really want to go to this college, or I didn't want to go to college. I actually wanted to move to Chicago and go to art school. That was originally what I wanted to do. But I got talked into going to Vincennes. So I did it. And I told myself, I was like, all right, Michelle, you're going to talk to people. That was my mission versus just going to, like, school. I was more like, you're going to talk to people. This is what's going to happen. And I did. I moved in, and the girls across the hall from me, I said hi, and I was more making myself involved to, like, talk to people, you know. And that really helped. My mindset to tell myself to talk to people, to make an effort, really actually showed. And my college years were they were fun. I never graduated college. I went there for 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. And it was more a social time. I feel like I was catching up on, like, lost times of high school. Definitely partying a lot. Partying insanely, which was fine. Definitely got the party times out of me. I don't party like that anymore. It's actually embarrassing to think back of party days. to be honest. But it helped. It was cool. It was really cool. I met some really good, awesome people. I joined a sorority, which was so new. And that was fun. There was a lot of cool girls, guys, everyone that I met. To this day, love them all to pieces. Like, the people I met in college are seriously, like, even if I don't talk to them anymore, just because distance, like, when I moved to LA, like, life goes on and stuff, there are some people I still talk to. I'm always there for them, 100%, because those are genuine, real people, real friends. Made really good connections in college. And so, yeah, it was interesting. College actually helped me with my social life. Even my mom said that. And now, fast forward years later, I can't shut up. It's kind of funny, and it's ridiculous. But it doesn't make sense because nobody knows me. Well, they know me, but again, I don't talk. I don't know. It's weird. It's very weird. I had my friend Daniel. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I did the setting powder. Now I'm going to put some eyeshadow on. My friend Daniel and my business partner, this was about a weekend or two ago, he asked me, have you ate today? Just simple, like, yes or no, right? This is what he told me. That's all I'll tell you everything. But I was like, well, my response to him was like, well, you know what? I've been eating, but I'm also trying to lose weight. I've ate earlier. I don't know. It's just so weird because, like, when I eat, I've been snacking. I seriously, I don't even know what I said, but I was generally just, I answered his question by explaining to him about my day and about eating, and his face, like, because he's sitting down and I'm standing up talking to him, he was generally just, like, you could see in his eyes, and he was just like, what the heck? And he was just like, all I asked was a yes or no question. That's it, not a whole blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what? And he's like, you literally just told me all this stuff. And I was like, but you asked. And it was in that moment when Daniel did this, I was like, dang, I really do ramble. I just didn't know. And people tell me, but I don't know. I don't know if I listen. Like, I think I need, there's a lot that I need to work on, for sure. I feel like that's kind of cute. This brown. Oh, gosh, I think it's got in my eye. And so it's just kind of like, what in the world? So I think that's kind of funny. I don't know if I should. I don't always wear eyeliner every day, so I could put some eyeliner. This is an eyeliner. I usually do eyeliner if I'm, like, going to be out at nighttime, going out, like, to, like, some music thing or an event. Not even always with the theaters. Like, sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. Because sometimes when I wear, like, eyeliner, I feel like I'll, like, rub my eye, and then I just feel like it goes down sometimes. So I feel like in the middle of, like, the night, or, like, as you're out, like, longer as the night goes on, it's, like, eyeliner could be, like, down here, and, like, nobody tells you, and you just kind of look like, again, a clown. But I'll put eyeliner right now. So I actually only do the bottom of my eyes. Oh my gosh, it's so creepy. It's always so different. That's what I'm saying. It's so weird. Because I don't know how to do the top of my eyes. So I just do down here. I do not do the top. I don't know how to do the top. I'm willing to learn, but I don't know how to do the top. So I will just put eyeliner down there. And then mascara, use this Perfect Radiant Dazzled Length Mascara. Dazzled Length. So this, do that. Oh gosh, see, and sometimes it looks clunky, like, I don't understand. It's like, what in the world? Yeah, there. I think that's good. See, it's just so weird. It's so creepy. Like, and this is like makeup. Like, it's like what? I don't do my eyebrows. Like, you know what's crazy with eyebrows is I always got them waxed. I haven't got my eyebrows waxed in years. Like, sometimes I'll pluck them if I feel like I'm like, there's one that's in a place, but it's like, I don't touch my eyebrows. It's kind of actually weird that you go from actually getting your eyebrows done, like, what, like, once a month or something, to, like, not even doing anything with them. Eyebrows, that's just kind of weird, how that happens. Okay, then, I'm debating if I want to do the red lipstick. I don't do the red lipstick. I can show the red lipstick, but otherwise, let me do the lip gloss that, DJ told me that looked like what's on your lips. I'm gonna do this color. So see how it blends in with the skin? Like that? Let's see, I like that. I feel like it's a natural. Right? And then you do boop. I don't know. I like that though. But yeah, DJ said he literally was like, "What is on your face?" And I don't know. It kind of looks cool, but it does kind of have like that, like 2000s vibes. I love the 2000s. I love that early, like 2000s, late 90s vibes, like the music and the movies, like that era. I was born in 1992, so I think that's, I'm a millennial. So it's just kind of, I don't know. But I don't know. I think it looks kind of cool. Like how it blends in. You're like, hey. Okay, oh, blush. Let's put some blush on. So I'm going to use this color. I think this is one my grandma got me. So, boom. My friend Gloria taught me this way, that you want to pat it. Bam. And pat it. Like down. And then this, I'd be done. I'd be going out. And then get the night started. Woo woo! Hey. So, this was fun. I'm sure some of you watching this is probably just shut up already. My apologies. Sorry, not sorry. I'm just talking, and what's on my mind. And I'm really excited to see what you guys think for recommendations, or how you want to rate this. That's another thing we can do. You can rate my makeup from 1 to 10. Honestly, even if you want to go negative 100, I don't care. That's totally fine. We can even do the negative, like, oh my gosh, you're so bad. That's fine. Throw the negative numbers in there. I mean, honestly, maybe you think this is a 10 out of 10. Maybe I did wonderful, I don't know. I will say, I feel like I am somebody that loves, like, reassurance and likes the little, like, compliments or whatnot. But I do also, I just like honesty. I love honesty, to be honest. Like, if I'm hideous, just say I'm hideous, because that's okay. I want to hear that. And just whatever. Even if you're just like, gee, this is stupid. Like, okay. Thank you. Love that. But yeah, so this will all be about makeup and story time. So story times with Michelle. Sounds ridiculous. All right. Peace.